everybody, it's Janét Kniss. Welcome back to Lectin Free Solutions. Today I've got a really tasty salad for you. With this hot weather, it's kind of nice to get all these things done in the morning so at night you have your dinner all prepared. It's nice and refreshing and you don't have to put too much effort into it. So what we're going to make today is a green papaya salad. I don't know if you've used this before, but it's a good resistant starch, and it makes a refreshing salad. Now we're not using a ripe papaya. This is green, just like when we use the green mangoes. So what I'm going to do first to get this salad going, I'm going to add spicy shrimp to it. So I've got about a pound or pound and a half of wild-caught shrimp that I cut in half, and I stir-fried in fermented chili garlic sauce. And then what I did was, I did this earlier this morning and then refrigerated those. So this is going to actually top the salad. So that's that's the first thing to get done and set off to the side. Secondly, we're going to add a package of Sea Tangle Kelp Noodles. I don't know if you've used these before, but they're zero carb, but they're a little tricky. They're sort of like rubber bands. So what you need to do is rinse them. Then you want to add a little bit of lemon juice and some baking soda or salt until they start to get like rice noodles. And when you first start off, they really are like rubber bands. They're that chewy. So these are ready to go. All I have to do is rinse those, and then those are going to be combined into the salad. So we're going to set that off, and after we finish prepping our veggies, then we'll rinse that and we'll start building everything. But for now, we'll put that off to the side. So this salad is going to have a green papaya. It's going to have carrots. My neighbor brought over a little cucumber. I don't usually eat them, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and peel it, de-seed it, and make a few cucumber cubes in that. We're going to have cilantro. I mentioned many times if you don't like cilantro, just don't put that in. Add something else like maybe Thai basil. That's a good substitute. And we're also going to add mint. You can just eliminate the cilantro and use mint. And then we're also going to have green onions. So there's a few ways to go about this to make your life easy. First of all, let's cut the mango in half so that you can see exactly what it looks like. We're going to need to remove the seeds that are in the middle. And in a green mango, they're not black like they are in a ripe mango. You can see that they're just white and kind of loose. So I had a spoon. Oh, here's my spoon. So I'll just use this bowl for now. So what we're going to do is just knock all those seeds out of there. We don't want any of that. And sometimes there's a little bit of a membrane in there. So get your spoon in there and clean all of that out. And then what we'll do is use a potato peeler and remove that skin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to also clean up the carrots and chop the rest of the veggies. And then we'll come back to how we're going to shred this papaya. There's a few different ways you can go about it. And you can decide which you like the best. All right, we're back with I have everything chopped up. I've got cilantro, carrots, cucumber, green onions, mint, and there are 3 ways to do this green papaya. Now I have this little device that actually strips it into little pieces like this. It's a little difficult for me to use, but if you have one of these and you love it, then use that. The other option is just to do a simple box grater. It's really my favorite way to use it, to do it. You end up with fairly nice long pieces, and I like that. So that's how I'm going to do mine. And the other option is if you have a food processor, just put it on the vegetable shredder and you will be done like that, because it's going to take me a few minutes to shred this up. But I'll do that, and then when I come back, we're going to plate this all together so your dinner will be ready for you. Well, I got my workout in today. Grating that green papaya in the box grater was a lot of work. But you know what? I really do like the way it turns out. It's a little bit longer than it is with my food processor, but you know, you just have to do what makes you happy. The other thing I want to mention is if there are any vegetables that you want to add to this or any that you want to subtract to it, this is a really forgiving salad. The original papaya recipe from Lao had a lot of green beans in it, and it had tomatoes in it. There's lots of different versions of this recipe, and I just sort of make my own up as I go along. I don't always make it the same, but I thought I'd share this with you today because normally I don't add noodles to it, and I think this is a good addition, especially since I'm going to feed 4 people today. So let's go ahead and toss the vegetables all together. You can see what I've got: cucumber, mint, cilantro, onions, carrots, and the green papaya. So we'll toss all this together. And then what I'm going to do is we've drained and rinsed the kelp noodles. Oh, this smells so good. This is so refreshing. This is one of my all-time favorite salads. Any of the Thai or Lao salads, to me, you just can't get any better flavors than that. So this looks really good. Looks like a pretty nice mix. I was a real surprised to find that cucumber on the step this morning, so I'm not sure which neighbor dropped it off, but we're going to enjoy it. All right, so here are the kelp noodles. They're all drained. I'm gonna just pour them into this bowl so I can manage them a little bit better. And just with my hands, you can see how nice and soft they are. They're just like a rice noodle, but no carbs, which is really, really good. No carbs, no lectins. So we'll divide these all out. Something tells me that one's getting a little bit more. All right, and the last one will go here. Now I have a really delicious spicy sauce that I've made that has all kinds of good stuff in it. You'll find the recipe in the recipe for the sauce in the recipe link, but it's got lime juice and garlic and sesame. It has some of the chili garlic sauce. I'm trying to think what else I put in there. Not coming to me right off the top of my head, but you'll have all the ingredients for that. I actually made this one yesterday morning, so that's why I'm hedging as to what I put in there. And I'm just going to add just a little bit onto the noodles so that they make sure to get plenty of good flavor down there. And the shrimp is already seasoned, so you don't have to worry about those. Sometimes I will actually take and saute those, or not saute them, but marinate them for a little while. But with that garlic chili oil, I didn't need to. So now what I'm going to do is with the rest of this dressing, I'm just going to pour it over the salad and give it a good toss. This is one that you don't really have to worry about how far in advance you do the salad dressing, because everything holds up well, and it's just a combination. It helps the flavors develop better, I think, if you do it a couple hours before, and it won't be too long before we're ready to eat. So that's that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put a nice big spoonful on top of the noodles. Down here a little bit farther. This is a great, this is a great recipe for a party. You could take this to a party really easily, and it can serve lots and lots of people. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up because I know I have hungry crowds, always hungry men to feed, so they'll eat this up. Just get it all in here. Don't make too much noise scraping this bowl so it doesn't hurt your ears. And then we will top with the shrimp. Let's see, we'll start with about 4 on each one of them and see how we go. You know, I always try and give everybody the same amount so we don't have any fighting over who has more shrimp. Well, it looks like enough for 5. Okay, and there you are, a beautiful green papaya salad that is refreshing and delicious, and I think your family's really going to love it. I'm glad you stopped by again today. Please like and subscribe so that I can continue making these videos for you. I'm having fun doing it, and it really does help. Thanks a lot.